I'm in Yelverton. I've got a 50-mile gravel loop planned for today. It's a combination of a few different rides which people have put on Commute, and I've pasted them all together. I've done part of it before. I've done the King's Tour railway track, which is where I lost my phone previously and spent hours trying to find the woman that had picked it up. About 3 months ago I sprained my ankle quite badly, and I had to pull out of a 137-mile gravel event which I was due to do because it literally happened a week before it. So this is my first big gravel ride really post-injury. I've been back on the bike for about 6 weeks or so now, but until recently I was taking it easy. I've done a couple of longer road rides. So we're doing 50 miles today on gravel. It's a bit of a mixed bag of terrain. I've picked out what I think to be the best gravel tracks in the area, based on the recommendations from Commute, but also what I've ridden previously. Horse is locked and loaded. Let's go. I remember this section from last time, and I remember it being very annoying, but it's even more annoying than I remember. There's just gates every 50 metres, double gates, none of which are maintained properly, so they don't close. It's just a bloody pain in the ass, but the views are pretty good. Anyway, we'll be on the faster stuff shortly. Currently battling into an almighty headwind. That was quite a technical bit back there, really slowed me down. I think that puts in perspective how windy it is. About 2 miles of hike bike. God knows what on earth has gone on with the route planning there, because that was lifted straight from a ride on Commute that was listed as one of the best gravel rides in Dartmoor. But I know where I am now because I camped here about 2 years ago. No, last year. I camped here last year. This is what I came here for. Pristine gravel. Actually, I didn't expect this at all. This is lovely. But the problem is, one moment you're riding on this and you go around a corner and then all of a sudden it's unrideable. The trails, the roads just sort of end. I guess they're forestry, so they don't need to go through. They just need to get in and out to go along the same route. This is the moment where I call quits, because maybe have I been down here before? This looks insanely rough. Right, decision made. I'm not going to ride down. I've looked at the segment on Komoot and it's described as bone shaker. I reckon it's just rocky like this all the way down. So I'm going to head back up about 30 metres, continue on the way I was just going, and there's part of the second loop I was planning on doing rides around that way. Just getting back onto the tramway, did about 43 miles an hour, so it's actually going to be a longer loop than I'd originally planned. Legs starting to get a bit tired now, I can feel it, but I've done this all before now, a couple of times. So that section back there, into the head window, it can't be more than like a 3%, but you know, I'm head down in an aero position, and I'm pushing like 220 to 250 watts, which, you know, at this stage in the ride, 5 hours in, quite tiring, and I'm doing like 8 miles an hour, and it's just absolutely brutal. But then I got to the end, turn around, and all of a sudden I'm barely pedalling. I'm doing 25 miles an hour, just bombing it down there. It must be a pretty strong headwind. Nearly there. Okay, so here's the dilemma. There's the car, but I've only 1.3 miles short of 60, and I don't know if my brain can hack it, especially given that gates. Right, given that I'm on a cycle trail that I've ridden before and I know it's reasonably flat and smooth, because my brain won't let me not, I'm going to cycle 3/4 of a mile further on and turn around and come back. I'm not doing 100k, that would be silly. So I did 100k in the end. It was the Drake's Trail and it's pretty flowy and quite fast, so I figured why not. 6 hours dead. I think that is the longest, second longest ride in terms of time I've ever done. Tempo, 100k tempo. average speed 10 miles an hour, appalling. Normalised power 216, that's not bad for 6 hours, I don't think. Okay, so to summarise, Dartmoor is just hard. It's just the gravel here. I want to say it's not good gravel. Like, there are long stretches of off-road trails that you'll be on this most incredible gravel track, and you'll think, oh, this is it. This is what I came for. And then suddenly you'll go around a turn, and it doesn't lead anywhere except for this, like, I don't know, stream bed almost, where you got to just carry a bike over things, through bushes, and there's just so many gates everywhere, and it just slows you down so much. And I mean, obviously it's windy here, and if you get one of those headwinds that I had several times today, it's just brutal. I'm running mountain bike tyres on my gravel bike, and it was still like pretty rough going. A mile here, especially a mile off road, is like 2 miles anywhere else. Anyway, that's me. I'm off home now. Go get some tea. About an hour and 20 minutes drive home. I am starving. Fortunately, I still have a flat drink left.